'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the House of Representatives, the leftists were staging a coup on the current sitting president. 'Cause most members of Congress like socialism a lot. But the Grinch, who lived in the White House, did not. But this Grinch did love Christmas. He loved Jesus and wreaths. So he put up the tinsel, and he sent out some tweets. And he went to his rallies, and he screamed, "Build that wall!" Perhaps 'cause his hands were 2 sizes too small. But if anyone's worse than that Grinch you could show me, it's that mean old Scrooge witch, Ebenezer Pelosi. The Democrats hated Christmas, the whole fucking season, and they hated the Grinch, but can't agree for what reason. So as the Christians were shopping and headed to masses, they let in illegals, and they raised all the taxes. Bah humbug, they snarked at the festive celebrations as they donned their black cloaks and sacrificed their child sex slaves to Satan. We need to stop Christmas, and we need people sinning. The election's next year. We must stop him from winning, that dried-up old hag speaker said with a sneer. Then she got an idea. An awful idea. Pelosi got a wonderful, awful idea. "I know just what to do," she cackled insane. So she made up a story that he threatened Ukraine. Then we'll jump to conclusions, and we'll cast it on news, and we'll call him a Nazi, and we'll say he hates Jews. And this propaganda will push on the who's, all these easily fooled, stupid vote-casting who's. Then the brainwashed college commies gathered in packs protesting, "The Grinch is the sexist. The Grinch hates the blacks. Our president's evil," shout the sluts and the thugs, while they cheat on their spouses, or they go and sell drugs. They need someone to blame. That fact couldn't be clearer. The only place they'd forgotten to look was the mirror. But the biggest of all whining, bitching boo-hoo came from little Greta Loo-hoo. "You stole my childhood. How dare you?" And since the Grinch is a bully, he said with a snicker, "I'll make fun of this child on Facebook, on Twitter." So to take out President Grinch just for being a dick, the Dems thought up more lies, and they thought them up quick. First we'll take him to trial, then we'll get him impeached, then we'll take down the trees, and we'll take all the wreaths. We'll make sure that they're all left with nothing to eat, and they'll all stand in lines for a slice of roast beef. We'll take all of their presents, their boxes, their bows, then we'll steal all their money, so they sell all their souls. And that's what'll happen if the left all take over. In a world full of snowflakes, winter always feels colder. But if I was the one that's in charge at the poll, I'd stuff AOC's fat, flapping mouth full of coal. Get your stockings all hung by the chimney with glee, 'cause I'd support all the gooners, and I'd legalize weed. If I ever become Santa, and believe me I may, I'd lower working class taxes and raise middle class pay. Then I'd tear down that wall and I'd hop in my sleigh and start a purge to see who survives Christmas Day. So to all politicians on the left or the right, you can all suck my ass. And to all, a good night.